You guys should definitely see this. I mean, this thing can literally tear through the tracks. How fast do you think the Tesla Plaid S flies? Well, this time, I'm gonna say this thing is going to rip faster. How? Well, the answer is Tesla's new carbon-wrapped motor. Hey folks, welcome back once again to the Observatory, where we bring you the newest and best updates in the tech world. For daily videos, please consider subscribing to our channel. Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, showcased the company's new Plaid carbon-wrapped motor and highlighted it as the latest tech, which allows for smaller, more powerful, more economical motors. Musk briefly mentioned this accomplishment during his talk at the Model S Plaid delivery ceremony. Aside from that, it's worth noting that this is the first time a production electric motor has a carbon overwrap rotor. Elon claimed that the Plaid's carbon-wrapped motor is the most complex motor ever taken outside of a lab, and that they have a few ideas for increasing torque and max RPM for the next Roadster. They have some terrible power in their hands. We've all seen how well the commercial Model S Plaid performs on the track, and now this? That's scary. We can assure you that it's both tough and fascinating. Tesla clearly plans to break its own records with this new machine and those Tesla secrets. The Tesla Model S Plaid's acceleration record will be broken at some point, and it's quite probable that it'll be broken by another Tesla. Maybe the upcoming Roadster 2.0. Who knows? During his briefing, he stated that because carbon and copper have differing states of thermal expansion, a carbon overwrap rotor must be wound to extremely high tension. In order to achieve this goal, Elon indicated that the team would need to build the machine that generates the rotor. This was a first, since no such machine had before existed. This gives Tesla an additional edge. They can now make the electromagnetic field super efficient while keeping a tight separation even at extremely high revolutions per minute. Why don't we look more into the technical features of the new motor, huh? Looking at the winding, you can see that it is coiled at high tension above the rotor. The copper rotor must be compressed by the new carbon sleeve, or it will loosen at low temperatures. This is because different persons have varying rates of thermal expansion. The new motor's primary benefit is that the carbon sleeve rotor creates a stronger electromagnetic field than a metal-held rotor. Elon stated that they're frequently made of high-strength steel. The rotor may also run at higher RPMs because the carbon sleeve prevents the copper rotor from expanding due to fast acceleration. Tesla Automation created the coiling equipment. Tesla Automation was formed in Germany in 1983 as Grauman Engineering. In 2016, it changed its name to Tesla Automation. Let's put it aside for now and look at what we have here. We've now gone through the specs of the new motor. What we need to discuss is the new Roadster. As a result, the all-electric supercar would be even more impressive than the prototype. Musk stated in late 2017 that the next generation Roadster will have a wheel torque of 10,000 Nm, which is already rather impressive. The next generation Roadster's production might result in tremendous amounts of power and a greater maximum RPM. The Roadster, with its SpaceX-infused technology and 620-mile range, may be able to surpass the Model S Plaid, justifying its anticipated starting price of $200,000. That's impressive. Regardless of the lack of an actual production Tesla Roadster redesign, Musk continues to improve the long-promised electric sports automobile. The new engine might be a big part of the Roadster, but there are also other theories floating about, especially since the automobile may possibly fly. The new Roadster may not actually fly, but it's expected to leap or hover for a few feet. Well, the whole idea of a hover car raises a number of concerns, even though the idea is cool. Let me ask you, how would you put something that blends rocket science with everyday consumer cars through its rates of speed? Specialized jet vehicles that break land speed records, such as the one that killed Jesse Combs in 2019, are unregulated and unsafe to use on public roads. Let's set aside all those debates and pretend we're creating a new safety code for hover cars. How would this vehicle perform? However, Musk has mentioned a rocket thruster-powered hovering device. As a result, rather than or in addition to a production automobile, the new Roadster would be more analogous to vertical takeoff and landing vehicles. It also introduces design difficulties common to all flying vehicles as well as those unique to electric vehicles. That's a lot of concerns for a car under development. Musk has long boasted about the engine specs of his upcoming Roadster, as well as the expectation that the vehicle will come standard with all-wheel drive. The addition of all-wheel drive alone adds hundreds of pounds to the weight of a vehicle, which is enough to dramatically lower the gas usage of a conventional vehicle that never hovers. If we know anything about Musk, it's entirely within his scope and ability to come up with something wild that becomes a great success. At the same time, it's tough to imagine a hover car with the performance of the Roadster. The physics doesn't add up without a large dose of bubbly boosting drink. With the new performance motor, it appears that the guy is getting closer to his aim of creating his beast. Why don't we take a look at the specs for the new Roadster? Wait, are you thinking about numbers? Tesla claims that the standard version of the Roadster will cost $200,000 with an additional $50,000 for a limited edition Founders Series. We currently have little information on what distinguishes the two, other than the fact that only 1,000 Founders Series Roadsters will be produced. If you're a collector, it could be worth the additional money. Otherwise, save it. When Musk originally revealed the new Tesla Roadster as a concept in November 2017, he boasted about the car's performance stats, which included a 60-mile-per-hour time of 1.9 seconds, a peak speed of more than 250 miles per hour, and a quarter-mile time of 8.8 seconds. That's totally absurd, isn't it? If that 60-mile-per-hour record holds true, the Tesla Roadster will be a full second faster than its main competition, the gasoline-powered McLaren 570S. Moreover, Musk stated at the presentation that the Roadster will come standard with all-wheel drive. This is far less shocking. Tesla's standard EV vehicles have two electric motors, one in the front and one in the back, to drive all four wheels, so it seems to sense that the Roadster would use the same setup. When it comes to the car's battery and range, the 200 kilowatt-hour battery is said to deliver up to 620 miles of range, but such a figure will be achieved only under extremely low use, and visiting the track for some flat-out scorching laps will drastically reduce that result. A few enabling parameters, such as battery capacity, drag coefficient, body weight, and tires, can help provide these figures. The 200 kilowatt-hour battery, which is twice as large as the one in the Model S, is designed not only for long-distance cruising, but also for quick acceleration. Anyways, these figures would have to be updated once again as the new motor is released. So what are your thoughts on it? From the looks of things, Tesla has been lagging on the release dates of the new Roadster for quite some time, and Musk's announcement appears to have revealed one of the significant changes that will be pushed out to the next generation Roadster, an all-electric supercar that is slated to be the company's undisputed crown vehicle. So coming to the end of the video, did you love today's episode? Anyways, drop in your views about the new motor in the comment section below. Well, this isn't the end of the story. More interesting stuff will come up in the coming days, and we here at the Observatory will be delivering the best of the content to you folks. That's about it for today. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more content just like this one. And while you're at it, turn on post notifications so that you never miss out on any of our future uploads. Drop a like for the video if you're a huge fan of what Tesla is doing in the electric vehicle industry. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll meet again at the next one.